Drop the lawsuits, Ethan. Drop the lawsuits.
He's not doing that.
You know they're frivolous.
They're not.
You know it has nothing to do with copyright or anything.
It absolutely does. Again, it's malicious copyright infringement. They intentionally went into the viz to not only take away, you know what I'm saying, just base viewership, but obviously any monetary gains, any, you know what I'm saying, any direct support that would have went to the vid. What are we talking about? Again, do we got to go through all the statements? Like, brother. I know people don't want to necessarily support Ethan Klein. Casey Tron Denims is over here. Well, if you guys didn't watch part of this terrible video, you know what I'm saying, you could follow, throw a sub, throw a prime. Frogan is like the most of all of them. Yo, this video could have been like 20 minutes. Yo, what more can I even add to this? It's like, yo, brother, nah. Malicious copyright infringement. That's what it's for. It's not for nothing. It's for that. Done. But that's a casual for you, Hasan. Isn't it? You already know what it is, baby. The Daily Schlops. Sloppy! Of course, more things are always happening in the EHDIA plus cinematic universe, but this time around specifically, the EH? I ain't gonna lie. Hasan as apparently was like calling out Ethan, saying that like, yeah, he should drop the lawsuit, you know, the malicious copyright infringement lawsuits with Denims, Casey, John, and Frogan, that them Jones are still frivolous. He's still going around saying that, John, the vexatious litigants, all that type of beat. And of course, Ethan has responded to that jazz, and of course within all of that, Hasan is still molding, coping, and seething, because of course he is getting the backlash, the criticism, the walls are closing in. And then there's conjecture on Dan Clancy, yeah, and some Jones like that, because obviously you know what I'm saying, Twitch, Reddit, Discord, all these heads are gonna have to testify in court soon, because yeah, the rhetoric on these platforms, insane, extreme, radical. Very. And yeah, of course, heads like Asmongold and Techie have responded. So yeah, we gotta check that out. So without wasting any more time, baby, Trilly talks everything. Trilly does indeed have everything every single time. Let's see what Hasan had to say this time. Like we said in the intro, shout out, love it, of course, one of my glorious love kings, Pegasus, baby. We got Ethan just fucking destroyed Hasan and his orbiters. Of course, you guys want to watch the OG video. Down description and first link, sure to love it, of course. Pegasus. And you already know, baby. No time to be wasted. All the time to be had. Yo, the court trying to get in my way. Let's get right into it. Factual.
Welcome back to a series so poetic, even Shakespeare subscribed. In today's video, Hasan is calling out Ethan Klein, asking him to drop the lawsuits against Casey, Denims, and Frogan. He's crashing out, calling everybody Israel dick riders, and says that people are being racist towards him. He's now blaming Ethan and Destiny for all of his problems.
When is he not doing that? Oh, that was my goal too.
I guess since Asmon's on break, Ethan has responded, absolutely cooking Hasan. He's going after liberals, saying they need to stop criticizing him in order to beat Trump. He's going full schizo, saying the government is gonna put him in a concentration camp. He's still coping about the ICE shooter, calling it a false flag. He's now calling himself a good
Oh man, what are we hearing next? That the shooter was genuine interactions?
role model for men. You can't be serious. Ultimate gooning lord, Dan Clancy, is facing criticism for safety regarding TwitchCon. Asmongold and Tectone have responded. Subscribe or you have to lick
Cinema.
Dan Clancy's gooning rag. Report show
I'll personally pass on this one, brother.
Hasan only supports 4 terrorist organizations. Any advice, Jellywig?
Let's up those
Jellywig.
Let's up those numbers!
Numbers up. Clips. Ooh, they'll never be down.
Now let's begin with Hasan calling out Ethan, asking him to drop the lawsuits against his orbiting moons. Now quick recap if you're new to the series. Basically, Ethan Klein sued Casey, Tron, Denims, and Frogan for violating copyright and
Based?
stealing his video. Since then, they had a ton of meltdowns and gave me a ton of views. They all started their GoFundMes for their legal expenses, but none of them got even close to their goal. And that brings us to today. Hasan tells Ethan Klein to drop the lawsuits.
He said he laid off you because of the whole Charlie Kirk thing, so there's that at least. Great. Remember when he also said that I falsely claimed that I was issuing a death threat against his wife, and then got mad at Destiny because Destiny took that as
The valid military target take?
as an opportunity to literally issue an actual direct death threat against me. And
And yeah, he was dumb as shit by doing that, but I'm not gonna hold you. He directly threw you a lob by doing that because, yeah, you were getting the rightful backlash you fucking deserved for, again, invoking the name of Sheila Klein in the valid military targets take. Dumbass. Sidebarring that shit, yeah, again, what Destiny said was dumb as shit and stupid, and he's part of the reason on why political, you know what I'm saying, rhetoric, you know what I'm saying, especially political ideologies, all this different type of jazz, and, you know, the rhetoric towards political violence, yeah, it's getting turned up because of heads like him and you. It's like, what are we talking about here, man? Like, but yeah, obviously that was bad.
he openly stated, "Oh, you ruined it. We really had a win here, but you fucking had to open your mouth and ruin it. Now he can play the victim." That's what he said. I think that shows you a lot about
But you also play the victim. You guys are maxed out on all 5 stats. Deny, deflect, counterattack too. Come on, well, you know your strats to the T's by this point.
the calculations at play here. Drop the lawsuits, Ethan. Drop the lawsuits.
He's not doing that.
You know they're frivolous.
They're not.
You know it has nothing to do with copyright or anything.
It absolutely does. Again, it's malicious copyright infringement. They intentionally went into the viz to not only take away, you know what I'm saying, just base viewership, but obviously any monetary gains, any, you know what I'm saying, any direct support that would have went to the vid. What are we talking about? Again, do we got to go through all the statements? Like, brother. I know people don't want to necessarily support Ethan Klein. Casey Tron Denims is over here. Well, if you guys didn't watch part of this terrible video, you know what I'm saying, you could follow, throw a sub, throw a prime. Frogan is like the most damning of all of them. Yo, this video could have been like 20 minutes. Yo, what more can I even add to this? It's like, yo, brother, nah. Malicious copyright infringement. That's what it's for. It's not for nothing. It's for that. Dumbass. But that's a casual for you, Hasan. Isn't it?
Like that, you'll win a lot more good favor if you were to do that. I know you think that the people that you're attacking are unfavorable by the new audience that you have cultivated, but it's a good gesture. Laid off you complaining about your op-ed and reposting the same out of context clip about Kamala versus Trump 10 times. I know that he did do that when I got the op-ed. I'm sure he's not actually going to lay off regardless. He just seems like a petty tyrant himself, just so thin.
Sir Ethan Klein, Mr. Kleinsman, our petty king. Yeah, but he's especially not doing that. Denims, again, would you like to talk about the stream? I don't think she would. So that's really the factor of that. Casey Tron, she's literally doing the fucking tarot card readings and bullshittery. Still adding AB and Olivia, like antagonizing the fucking crew, and especially on the tip of Olivia because she's going through a mental health break. Like, yeah, these motherfuckers are doing shit. This is the shit that y'all don't fucking talk about all the time, and this is why we say motherfuckers are pathological liars. You know what I'm saying? Misconstrue shit, slander niggas, defame niggas, do this shit all the time, and for damn sure you're gonna leave out all the context. Like, bro, what the fuck are we sitting here talking about, bro? It's so fucking embarrassing, man.
Skin, so narcissistic. He feels like when people have wronged him in his mind, he just never stops. It's
Yo, Ethan is narcissistic. Hasan at the phase party. Yo, man, I probably make the most money here. Says the socialist, by the way.
clear to me. The reason why I say that is because he didn't stop even when his own fans were like, dude, just shut the fuck up about this. Like, okay, we got it. We hate Hasan. He sucks.
Okay, so much to go over there. I
Sounds correct. Sounds correct. Like,
mean, how many lies in the span of 1 minute? First off, Ethan, do not listen to Hasan. I mean, you will never
Ethan is not listening to Hasan. Like,
win his or his community's faith.
cornballs. Oh man, I'll never forget the first time seeing the content cop. True fucking disappointment.
Ever. Pretty much nothing you ever do will satisfy these kinds of people. They will basically be
Ooh, yes. Example of the Trexagon. Yes. Hold on. Hurry up. Jesus. It's gonna take forever to load. Sheesh. Bingo. Let's blow it up. Hefty, bruh. The G-boy. This is their John. The purity testing. Like Pegasus just said, you will never be able enough for these niggas, bruh. Like, you're old. Like, you basically on how this is, like, yo, It's the purity testing, virtue signaling, moral grandstanding. I just seen it. But yeah, no matter what, you'll never be able to pander enough for these motherfuckers. That's why pandering to them in general, I always say, like, yo, giving them an inch or whatever, bro, they're gonna take a mile. That's why even giving them an inch is fucking worthless. I'm just gonna tell these niggas they're dumb because they are. I'm like, oh, bro, what the fuck? Bro, what makes them dumb? All this shit. Okay, well, I'm glad you fucking asked. Let's go through it. Because they are pathological liars. They play the victim complex every time. They're definitive cry bullies. Always gonna play plausible deniability. And for damn sure, you know these niggas are definitely not taking accountability for shit. So yeah, bro, they're dumbasses. We'll keep it pushing.
Hunting you till the ends of the earth because you don't actually support terrorists and you actually have some nuance and you actually care about human lives on both sides of a conflict, which is apparently the greatest sin in Hasan's whole community, right? Second off, Ethan did actually lay off on you for two reasons. Number one, he actually does care about political violence and doesn't want the situation to escalate after the Charlie Kirk shooting. Obviously, he saw the video, was crying about it because he felt like, Charlie was also a father, so you can feel that emotion of just, so a kid's losing their father. And, it's just a sad thing to think about. But I feel like the main reason that Ethan's probably laying off is because he was probably afraid of Hasan's whole community and things actually getting violent for himself, right? Because Hasan, your debate opponent, Charlie Kirk, was assassinated 2 weeks before the actual debate. Now, Ethan also had debated you, so he has that sort of proximity to you. He openly disagreed with you and is in conflict with you. You frequently bring up his name as well. And believe it or not, whether you want to admit it or not, that is actually very dangerous because opposing Hasan's viewpoints and radical lefty ideology is actually legitimately dangerous.
Like, yo, holy fuck, bro. Like, that shit truly does get Trilly Jaluper the slimiest, bro. And when I say that, like, yo, what the fuck? What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, it's something I've said many times before, and it's the thing of like, yeah, when you can see in it's better yet when someone breaks down with someone like Hasan or like Destiny or any of these other like type of heads with their lies, when someone breaks that shit down, or when when I can think of a pro con, I say this all the time too, like pros and cons of slop, when I can think of other shit to correlate back to something like this, and funny enough, here for Texas again, hold on.
Opposing Hasan's viewpoints and not whether you want to admit it or not, that is actually very dangerous because opposing Hasan 2 weeks before the actual debate. Now, Ethan also had debated you, so he has that sort of proximity to you. He openly disagreed with you and is in conflict with you. You frequently bring up his name as well. And believe it or not, whether you want to admit it or not, that is actually very dangerous because opposing Hasan's viewpoints and radical lefty ideology is actually legitimately dangerous because that's how crazy it's gotten, and that's the consequences of Hasan constantly like bolstering this violence in his community.
Ah, man. My best example of this, he did this shit with Asmongold, the Minneapolis shooter. Again, I bring this shit up all the time, which is, again, it's fucking terrible that these tragedies are fucking happening so frequently, bro. It's fucking God. Anyway, funny enough, that adds more credence to this. Yes, the fucking political violence has to be quelled, bro. It's bad as fucking. You know how we quell that? By quelling the crazy-ass, extremist, fucking radical ideologies and rhetoric when it pertains to politics. Hasan, you'll never be doing that.
Fuck it, I'm saying it.
Fuck it, we know you will. Anyway, my main point to that is, Hasan says with the Minneapolis shooter, you know who's probably the closest in ideologies to the shooter? Asmongold. Why the fuck would you say that? Like, because again, it's doing the thing. Let's go ahead and bring that back up. It's doing the thing of fucking buzzwordinism, bro. Where again, yeah, when people use words with traumatic meanings or events in place of everyday common insults, usually because they have differing political ideologies, rhetoric, or opinions. But in most part, the second part, in most cases, they're doing this because they disagree with you and want to paint you in a worse light by associating you with these negative connotations. Again, by fucking Hasan saying that, again, the closest person in mind space to a literal shooter, bruh, is Asmongold, is again fucking adding these connotations to fucking, like, you know what I'm saying, Asmongold's name to where, yeah, like, yo, heads are gonna look at him like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, he's really thinking like this? Okay, so then it's justified to do that. Like, bro, Hasan, what the fuck are you doing, nigga? Like, what the, well, we know what he's doing, bro, but he's so fucking stupid, bro. Like, this shit.
community, this radical rhetoric calling everybody Nazis, fascists. Also, he said that Ethan falsely claimed that he issued a death threat against his wife. So according to Hasan, Hila is a baby killer terrorist who is a, in his own words, valid military target. But apparently that's not a death threat. Apparently a valid military target is, you know, you're valid for, I guess, shootings, bombs, shit like that. But yeah, not a death threat, guys. Then he said that the lawsuits are frivolous, but KC-tron and Denim's lawyers both agree that it's not frivolous, and they're
Not at all. And if they're frivolous, why the fuck did Denims rat out the snark mods? Damn, bro, that didn't seem too frivolous to me, bro. That's really tough.
allowing the whole thing to proceed without obstruction. If it was frivolous, it would get thrown out, actually, but there's full cooperation going on there. So again, talking out of his ass. We got the Ethan
Better yet, yo, really think about this shit. Yo, if the lawsuit is really frivolous, why the fuck was the case server, bro, for Frogan having to pop out to the spot like 4 or 5 different times? This shit frivolous? These niggas are hilarious. Let's keep moving on.
parody account. Because of this, I'm going to sue even harder. This is as close as we'll see to Hasan publicly begging. Oh my god. Right, so then he calls them all Israel dick riders and says that people are being racist towards him because he's brown.
Down to YouTubers who spent the last 2 years cementing their legacy as rapacious dick riders of Israel by trying to deplatform all of its prominent critics.
Ethan is trying to deplatform these 3 women pro-Palestinian creators. Okay. Hasan!
Fuck it, I'm saying it.
What the fuck did they do though? But you're not gonna tell niggas that shit. Because you don't have context for shit. As we know. Brother, please shut the fuck up. That would be excellent. That would just be grand.
Of course, they still, on the one hand, are seemingly proud of their accomplishments in that time period, while simultaneously trying to rewrite the narrative as though they did not actively try to call every somewhat brown or Muslim-sounding critic of Israel a terrorist, an Islamist fundamentalist terrorist of the highest order that deserves not only scrutiny, but also potential prosecution. Definitely deplatforming, so much so that the entire platform that hosts any sort of dissent against Israel and
Hasan, would you like to give me some examples of these people and these scenarios happening?
Israel's genocide must also suffer material harm. Wonder who I'm talking about. Wonder who I could be
Yeah, me too. That's why I'm asking.
referencing. A person who, now that fucking
If you're talking about Ethan, you're completely wrong. So I mean, like, I hope you have someone else in mind.
now that TikTok is back in the hands of someone who is sympathetic to the Zionist cause, might be trying to rewrite history. There are things that people like this could do, like, I don't know, drop the frivolous litigation pursuit. That
It's not frivolous.
could be a good start for people
Nah, it would be a terrible start considering it's a justified lawsuit.
to let bygones be bygones. I don't know if it would rewrite the history. Just thinking out loud here.
There we go. Schrodinger's Turk back at it again. I love how he's actually embarrassed now. He can't even say that he's brown. He has to say somewhat brown. You know, somewhat possibly brown.
Oh yeah, because Hasan knows he's the most white passing motherfucker we've ever seen, bro. Look at this nigga, bro. Come on, bro.
Fuck it, I'm saying it.
Fuck it, I'm saying it. Yeah, bro. Come on. Brother, you know you white passing.
Maybe if I get extra tan today, I'll actually check the box, you know, get the victim points or whatever. Brother, you do not face racism. Not a single soul has
Not at all.
ever thought I need to discriminate against Hasan because he's brown. No, nobody has ever thought that. Not even the most racist motherflip on the planet, okay? Also, just because you criticize terrorists does not make you an Israeli.
It's like, yo, niggas. I don't know what that nigga is talking about. As far as I'm concerned, when it comes to him, the only motherfuckers really paying attention, bro, it's the girly pops.
Girly pop.
And the gays and the admiring look smaxers. Like, but get the fuck out of here, my nigga. Like, I swear. Victim complex, by the way.
Dick writer for the last time, bro. How many times are you gonna try to gaslight your audience? It is possible to not
Cry bully, by the way, too.
like Hasan and not be an Israel dick rider. It's not like they go hand in hand or whatever, as he would like you to believe. Now, I don't know why he still feels the need to defend Twitch or whatever. Like, Twitch deserves criticisms for not enforcing their rules in TOS and
Oh yeah, this dumpster fire, man. I can't wait to see their asses. Just...
allowing you to be on the platform. That's like the main issue going on there. So it's not unreasonable at all to call them out. How can it be crying about lawsuits when there's a side going, gotcha there?
Yeah, hold up. Just a...
Not unreasonable at all to call them out. How can it be
I've seen what's the name? How do you say it? Like A2 Akula? So yeah, nah, this person be criticizing the side or whatever, they cool. But like funny enough, G-boy example. You're doing a blank when there's a genocide going on?
Be crying about lawsuits when there's a genocide going. Gotcha there, Hasan. Gotcha. Just back down, bro. I know I talked a lot of trash, but I was just playing. The internet will like you more for it, bro. Just do it, bro. Hasan needs to be taught a lesson, and this lawsuit is doing just that. To be fair, I don't think he actually cares. He's just
Nah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, the lawsuit not doing shit to him. He's not the nigga getting sued. It's the three girly pops.
Girly pop.
Yeah, that committed malicious copyright infringement. That's why they're getting sued.
sort of pretending to care, so his like orbiting moons will get off his back. Moving on to Hasan embracing stoicism about as well as iDubbbz.
I just want to ask him if you've always been shitting your pants.
No.
Because since I've known you, you've always had like IBS. You've always been shitting yourself.
Yeah, well.
Stoicism. When iDubbbz complains? Question mark? Nah.
Basically blaming literally everybody else for his problems. Hasan thinks Destiny, Ethan, and Dan Saltman are the reason for his current day problems.
To this day, so much of the dumb nonsense that I see online from people who think like, oh, I'm pro-Palestine too. I'm just pro-Palestine and not this direction, but some other fucking unforeseeable direction. No matter where I go, when I see these fucking comments like, Hasan, isn't that guy like, doesn't he glaze terrorists from some of the dumbest right-wingers of all time? And even some fucking dumb liberals who don't know any better. It all stems.
Fuck it, I'm saying it.
Hasan, do you not glaze terrorists? I guess I'll run down the list for you. I'd rather donate my tax dollars directly to Hamas. That's very interesting. My favorite flag is Hezbollah's. Very interesting. I support the Houthis. 10 toes down. The Houthis are on the moral side. Hey, somebody let me know when he gets back to me on that. Because as far as I'm concerned, it seems like you share positive regard for these, again, literally U.S. designated terrorist organizations. Nah, fuck it, bro. Nah, bro, you're just fucking clip chimping, bro. This shit is out of context, bro. Come on, like, fuck up. The nigga know damn well he be glazing terrorists, nigga. Let's not even play pretend. This shit is very clear. We got the clips, dog. We got all the clips.
Back to the same deplatforming initiatives that ultimately failed, conducted by Destiny, who ruined his own fucking career once again, and also his partner in crime, Ethan fucking Klein.
Nah, I give Hasan that. Yeah, nah, Destiny is actively and still fucking up his career and life. So, like, yeah, I mean, yeah, you can have that. I'll give you that.
Fine.
Dude, honestly, how are you allowed to do this? Like, legitimately, Ethan and Destiny are not partners. They never have been. Apparently, they've never even had a single conversation. This is all based on Ethan looking at, like, a Reddit post of potentially one of Destiny's fans, and then Hasan just invents this entire narrative about how they're...
Well, yeah, it pretty much is. Well, no. At least from where I'm getting it, that probably is a factor of this, or at least some John I probably haven't seen. But I know one of the main Johns is because obviously Ethan had the John with the button, like he had the Redact.dev sponsorship, and you know Redact.dev is owned by Dan Saltman. Dan Saltman had the Anything Else podcast with Destiny, so therefore, yo, bro, you got this collaboration with Dan Saltman. Dan Saltman's a right-hand man of Destiny. He's not no more. They canceled the podcast and shit, obviously after the Rose shit. But sidebarring that, so yeah, like Hasan makes that connection, and therefore, since like, you know what I'm saying, Ethan has the Redact.dev like sponsorship and all that shit, yeah, man, he's a Destiny glazer, he's a Destiny orbiter. How that makes any fucking sense, I don't know, but nothing Hasan does make sense. So I mean,
are in cahoots, and he basically says this about all his enemies. They're basically all spawned from Destiny, right? Destiny has brainwashed all of them, even though we openly call out Destiny as a degenerate fucking creep who also advocates political violence, just like you, right? He thinks like we're all in Destiny's favor. Nobody likes that guy, bro.
Nigga is crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The only thing I'm in favor of is checking that nigga's hard drive. And actually, funny enough, nah, I wouldn't even be in favor of that because I'd be scared to see what niggas would find.
He's just as bad as you, if not worse. Just because you have wet dreams about both of them doesn't mean it's actually true in real life. Also, he keeps complaining about people calling him like a terrorist supporter. I feel like I'm doing a public service here, just informing people of your unrelenting conquest of terrorist fucking schlong sucking. You also...
Ooh, hefty.
to admit it routinely. It's like you've never backed off on it. You just add more organizations. Just the other day, after Antifa was designated a terrorist org, you go, well, actually, I'm very anti-fascist myself. Right after they're designated a terrorist org. Like, I don't know, man. It's like you lean into it on purpose.
And also his partner in crime, Ethan fucking Klein, who not only was aligning himself and utilizing Pestany's own clips out of context compilations, not only did he use those clips out of context to drive home an incredibly racist narrative that a critic of Israel was actually a terrorist, a Muslim critic of Israel was actually a terrorist, over and over again, really leaning into those Islamophobic sentiments, weaponizing it like it was nothing, on the wrong fucking side of a goddamn genocide. But also, even went as far as to directly, materially align with Destiny's partner, his podcast co-host, Dan Saltman, a 60-year-old psychopath.
You know, now I'm starting to get the comments. Like, a lot of you guys say that, you know, whenever I play a Hasan Piker clip, you just sort of tune it out and you're like, you know, you just zone out because you've listened to so much of his actual bullshit. And
it just reminds me of Pope Diura says this shit. He's like, yo, man, I know, chat, I know, I'm sorry. You know, when I play Hasan, I know you guys just can't focus on the shit for more than like a minute, bro. I know we just got to turn that shit off. True. Accurate.
the only thing I could think of when watching this clip is that, oh my god, that dog is so fucking cooked. Look at that poor baby. Just absolutely doomed to a life of unrelenting torture. Like, every day this dog has to sit there, watch Hasan Piker scream all day, lose his mind, have a mental breakdown. Like, I legitimately would not wish that fate on my worst enemy, but his poor dog has to deal with this all the time. In fact, just researching for my videos is already a big pain. You know, the things I do for you guys. Smash a like, obviously. And yeah, I feel like that dog has been through hell and back. Absolute trooper. W for the dog. Also, I find it hilarious Hasan is criticizing anybody for aligning with anyone. You literally had Luffy, self-proclaimed Luffy, on your stream, buddy.
He quite literally was a Destiny orbiter. It is insanity to me. Like, yo, heads need to bring that shit up more. He was a fucking Destiny orbiter. I don't want to hear this shit.
I don't think you have any room to...
Nah, bro, that shit was years ago, nigga. I don't give a fuck, bro. What? Nah, bro, because he's always been Zax Destiny, all this shit. Like, bro, get the
this
fuck
crash
outta
out
here.
clip is everything's Destiny, and Ethan are secret besties. Everything's Destiny's fault. Ethan is associated with Nazis. Dan is 60 years old. And then we got the diabolical picture of the two Destiny...
This shit is fucking hilarious. I'm not even gonna lie.
duo. Anyways, an actual lawyer responded to Hasan about the copyright thing.
Legal mindset.
Hasan, please stop pretending you understand anything about copyright law. You can barely read properly.
Accurate. Approved.
Getting cooked by a lawyer. That's a new low. Only geopolitics expert that would lose a best of 3 games on Word. Moving on to Ethan's response. Ethan Klein says Hasan leaves him no choice but to continue his lawsuits after calling them frivolous. So he's responding to the clip where Hasan is telling Ethan to drop the lawsuits. What's funny is that by spreading this false narrative that the lawsuits are frivolous, my only option to be vindicated is to win the lawsuit to prove it wasn't frivolous. If I drop them now, people would just say it's proof that they were frivolous. So Hasan really is forcing the lawsuit to continue. While
Yo, Ethan really got up on this boy, said, man, Hasan.
Fuck it, I'm saying it.
Fuck it. Now that you done said this bullshittery saying that the lawsuits are still frivolous after all this time, oh, buddy. For Denham's, Casey, Tron, and Frogan.
Lelouch Britannia commands you. Obey me, subjects! Obey me, world!
It seems as though that Denham's, Casey, Tron, and Frogan have truly surrendered to him. And settlement is completely out of the picture. And the only person, Denham's, Casey, Tron, and Frogan, you can go ahead and blame is your god Zaddy King, Mr. Piker. Because clearly, yeah, he can't shut his fucking mouth. And, looks where that's getting you, dumbasses. Tough. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to expect from this fool. I mean, like... So Ethan said, gotta give him the whammer, bro. This one truly is the nail in the coffin. That's tough.
you can't really argue with that logic, can ya? Congrats, Hasan. You have now screwed them even more than before.
Literally.
And I just find this whole thing hilarious. All the orbiters had to do was just apologize. Literally just admit some wrongdoing, take some accountability, but instead, they'd rather lose everything. All of their money. Casey can't afford weed anymore. Apparently her house
We gotta die on the orbiting. That's tough.
is getting cooked or
Gonna die on the narratives. That's tough.
something. And think of Froggen. She probably...
Beast? Yeah, I haven't used that button in like mad long, bro. I ain't going cat, bro. Like ever since this bit.
Really can't afford the Big Macs anymore. It's diabolical. Ethan not beating the Jew stereotypes by going through with this. Part of me is for it because F Hasan, but there are optics here to consider. Not a good look for him, though I don't give a shit about him either. Yeah, this is a weird ass tweet. He's literally just getting tit for tat.
Wait, hold on. This was like literally like a moment of like this shit was going. That was like an empty hollow skull moment. Like I literally was looking at this shit and wasn't processing anything. Ethan not beating the Jew stereotypes by going through with this. What do Jewish stereotypes even have to do with this? This is a malicious copyright infringement lawsuit. And again, this is a thing of why when heads are saying Ethan is a misogynist or racist or fucking sexist, none of that shit fucking matters, because as long as you are a human who has committed malicious copyright infringement on another human, then there is grounds for you to be sued. Like that shit, like, I don't know. Who fucking cares?
For him, though I don't give a shit.
Wait, part of me is for it because fuck Hasan, obviously. Well, yeah, that's damn thing. But there are optics here for Ethan to consider. No, there isn't. There isn't. I disagree with this because like, yeah, what optic? How does this make his optics bad? Like, I don't understand. If these heads. No, fuck that. You know why the optics are bad? Because some of these fucks, these G-boys, they refuse to get the full context of situations. So yeah, bro, if you say Ethan is fucking misogynistic, racist, and all this different shit, bro, and you don't add any fucking context to why, because there is none, because he's not, then yeah, it's gonna look terrible on the optics. But yeah, if you tell them exactly why the fuck they're getting sued, bring up the fucking lawsuit, bro. Nightmare on Denim Street, smoke before she spoke. Like, bro, the fuck? Let's go ahead and read this shit. You'll see why these niggas are getting sued. The optics probably gonna look better. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, I gonna hold you, bro. Like, what? Hey.
About him either. Yeah, this is a weird ass tweet. He's literally just getting tit for tat after they harassed him first. We're gonna be partying good when these three
like, mind you, I need you to keep in mind, like, one of these heads, being Denims, was literally propagating and promoting a guy who was directly calling for fucking CPS to be called on him and his family, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, yo, the optics, nigga.
Biz lose, and we got the SpongeBob meme. Add it to the collection. Moving on to Hasan crying about liberals. This guy just cries about everybody, it seems. The funniest thing is that this guy just hates both sides, and both sides hate him. He's like, he hates the right because he's a radical lefty lunatic, and he hates the left because he's a radical lefty lunatic. Like, Hasan pins the blame on liberals for going at leftists and allowing fascism to thrive. So apparently you're not allowed to criticize Hasan in any capacity, and that's the reason why I guess fascism is thriving, which by that he means Trump is winning or whatever.
Not necessarily new conditions, but like a new patina, right? Because even liberals themselves understand that this monoculture is destined for doom and despair. It's over. People are moving away from it. Okay. And unfortunately, many people are not just moving away from it, but they're moving in the direction of fascism, fascist mechanisms of control, rather than moving away from it towards a new evolution of the economy, one that actually analyzes the class contradictions and one that actually seeks to have more egalitarian outcomes for all on the basis of class, rather than other sectarian identity metrics, color, creed, religious background, ethnicity, nationality, and the like. Unfortunately, due to the endless conquest that liberals have engaged in against their left flank, they have designed this environment where fascism can thrive.
Ah, yes. Liberals going after their left.
This nigga said the left flank. Yo, what the fuck is he talking about? This nigga's talking in military, like, fucking goddamn it, I'm about to say massive TrillTalksEverything grammar for shit moment. I'm trying to say strategies and statistics at the same time. What's the actual word? A strategist. There we go. That's the word I was trying to say. This motherfucker thinks he's a military strategist. This motherfucker thinks he's pulling up fucking plays. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh my god.
flank. So apparently Hasan has this own sort of nomenclature for himself, his own phrasing. He calls himself the left flank, as if they're in some sort of like this war. And Hasan is...
Yo, this nigga is actually LARPing as if he's in the conflict. Yo, there's no fucking way.
It's like the secret weapon, right? That you're supposed to unleash upon your enemy. This absolutely unbeatable force, the left flank coming in and just disrupting all their operations.
I can't, bro. See, this is like a perfect example of like why I be telling heads, bro. Like, yo, I'll fully admit it. Like, yo, I find Hasan entertaining as fuck. Not because his like takes are insightful or because they're good or because he has excellent political commentary. He doesn't. He doesn't. He just fucking embarrasses himself. And that shit is hilarious.
Right? Hasan, how do I break this to you nicely? You're like the #1 converter of the centrist vote.
I'm sorry, that shit is gonna have you crying for so fucking long, bro. The left flank, bro.
To like right wing, because everybody sees you and how regarded you are, and just like, okay, give me the opposite, make me the opposite of whatever the heck this is. You're just not helping liberals at all, so you can't.
Yeah, no, like Hasan, heads like Hasan and Taylor Lorenz and the Orbiters are like direct causes of like people saying, yeah, the left is infighting. Like people like them are like direct causes of that because they are once more bringing it back up, and we were already on the screen too. They are always doing the fucking purity testing, the virtue signaling, the moral grandstanding. So if you're not as pure, if your morals and shit, if your political ideologies and rhetoric is not as pure and is one-to-one dick sucking theirs, then yeah, it's never gonna be enough. Like, yeah, and I'm trying to figure out who the fuck these niggas are for me to want to just blatantly suck their cock. Just blatantly believe everything they say without question. Who are you niggas again? And even to that, Hasan, we know who you are, nigga. Trust, you got motion. But these niggas under you, bro, and especially if you're in the hierarchy of orbiters below denims. Why the fuck would any nigga, and why should they listen to you? Like, real shit. The fuck? Like, that shit is crazy. Like, yo, these...
Expect them to actually help you, right? There's numerous clips of Hasan going, well, Kamala Harris would be no different than Trump or whatever.
Directly. It's like, dog, yo, aren't you a fucking Democrat, dumbass? Like, don't you want her to fucking win? Like,
in regarding whatever random policy, whatever. And he basically constantly criticizes the whole, you know, liberal administration as well. And in that sense, sabotages his own side as well. So I don't know, he wants his like radical fringe audience, which is like funding his lifestyle and everything and giving him all these views, but then also wants to be taken seriously, which is just not meshing. Also, I don't know what he was yapping about there, something about egalitarian outcomes. I don't know if this is another communist rant, but wouldn't be surprised. I feel like we need a new rule, you know? If you want to LARP as a socialist or communist or whatever, you gotta have a net worth under $3 million. I feel like that's a pretty reasonable rule right there.
yeah, you just can't have a house in West LA.
Otherwise you get these bullshitters, right? Who do not practice what they preach at all. Then he continues going after Democrats and says that because of them not like working together, they're gonna put Hasan in concentration camps.
Reason why, even though Donald Trump is very unpopular, the Democrats are even less popular is because of this reality. They've like shied away from addressing any of the needs of their fucking base or anyone that's in the margins, by the way, which is a much larger percentage anyway. It's a plurality. We're all going to go to fucking concentration camps, and the Democrats are going to be like, well, it wouldn't have happened if you voted for us harder.
Fuck it, I'm saying it.
And you sure again do be saying it, Hasan. You be saying it. We're gonna go to what camps now? Brother. You can speak for yourself. Or better yet, you should speak for fucking no one. But you could keep that over there, because as far as I'm concerned, yeah, I will not be there. And I'm sure a lot of heads will agree with me on that.
Republicans know that as long as they can maintain that reliable 25 to 30% psychopathic base, that Democrat unpopularity with the rest of the country due to their inability to examine critically and address the needs.
Okay, dude, I think you need to take your meds at this point. I mean, what
I think he should have been taking them.
what is this level of schizo, bro? They're gonna put me in concentration camps. Buddy, you're openly supporting terrorism and nothing has happened to you. Like, you are so far away from that. And he wants everybody to believe, like, oh, the government is going after him. They're specifically targeting Hasan Piker here.
Nah, bro, he's just trying to enlighten him to the truth, bro. He was saying that John in one of the other slops, like, yeah, bro, and people just don't see the truth, and I'm trying to show it to them. Is your truth glazing up terrorists? Is your truth, like, you know, saying posting gun schematics? Is your truth advocating to kill a U.S. senator? Like, because if that's the truth, I'll tell lies. For this will be the one time, shit, you know, Trilly always say, I ain't gonna lie. Nah, I think I'm gonna lie. Because, bro, what the fuck?
You
Like,
haven't even been banned off Twitch longer than a week, dude. Holy shit. Why does this guy get to cry and play victim 24/7 all day, every day? And it's like nothing is happening to him, but his entire...
because it's very simple. The people over at Twitch, the top brass, Dan Clancy, they're sharing. Holy fuck. Like, will Trilly ever be at a grammar? The answer is no. Never beating the dumbass allegations, let me tell you. Anyway, yeah, Dan Clancy, the top brass at Twitch, they share the same political ideologies and rhetoric as Hasan. And if you are any other person that does it as well, the Orbiters, you will not face any sort of consequences, or not any real consequences. Perfect examples are Hasan, Mike from PA, like, he just got fucking, like, off the shit he said about Jews, that fucking takey that he had, that shit was absolutely fucking apart. And bro, he only got shelved out, like, what, I think it was like a week or some shit. That's it. I'm like, bro, the fuck? Yo, fucking Denim's Casey Tron, bro. Apparently Twitch bans heads for on and off platform shit, bro. They're just they were casually calling Tectone a rapist and shit, in that, not substantiated, none of it at all. So yeah, again, if you agree with the politics of, you know what I'm saying, the Twitch top brass, the niggas up top, yeah, you'll be all right. You get a golden star.
fan base is convinced like he's this revolutionary. They're trying to put him in prison or whatever for like unjustly. You know what I've actually noticed? Hasan is like the ultimate virus who is on your team, right? Because he doesn't want your team to win, right? He just wants to cry and get all of the attention. He doesn't actually care if Trump wins or Biden wins or whatever, right? He just wants to maintain his own audience, his radical fucking lunatic audience. He wants to be taken seriously in politics. Why?
Nah, no bullshit. And I was just watching a video. Shout out Rusty Buckets, Nick on Rusty Buckets. But like, yo, this shit, he's like fucking 1960 Wilt, bro. When he was averaging like damn near 50 a game and shit like that, bro. When he scored 100, bro. It's like, yeah, bro, your stats and shit like that is fire, but nigga, your team is ass. It's like, no, like, damn, bro, I should put that in the Trexicon real shit under the Hasan shit, because that's actually a perfect example of that shit. But like, if y'all get the reference where it's like, yeah, bro, your stats, your numbers and all that shit, you got your G-boys sucking cock, you got 30K average viewers, your shit is fire and all that, but like, on the overall for like, because he's a political commentator for the, you know, political party of the Democrats, like, you know what I'm saying, the leftist party, bro, yeah, you're a fucking cancer to your party, bro. Like, you are blatantly, like, inhibiting your team from, like, you know, getting any success because you are just a downfall to it, bro. Because it's like, yeah, bro, obviously, Will averaging 50 and shit. You're ball hogging and all that other shit when this is a team sport. It's 5-on-5s with normal basketball, NBA shit, you know, right now. Like, bro, playmaking is a huge part of the sport. Like, nigga, you need to involve your other teammates and shit, get the offense really flowing. Hasan, fucking, we still don't, bro, if you want to say the team, bro, this shit is hilarious. If you want to say he's the team, this nigga the captain, bro, and then the Orbiters is the team, bro, how many lobs you seen this nigga throw? We still waiting for this nigga to throw lobs on some back end cheese for Denim Casey trying to Frogan. This shit is hilarious, bro. Get the fuck out of here. But yeah, nah, real shit. Nah, this nigga really is 1960 Wilt, bruh. Like, you putting up stats, nigga, but yeah, the team is dog.
Also just LARPing in all these different ways or whatever, and it's just pathetic. It's honestly pathetic. Bro needs to start a family already, bro. He's 34, 35. What are you doing, man? It really sucks that fascism and Nazi have become catch-all terms to the point where the words mean almost nothing, and Hasan contributes to it all the time. Like, he does not give a single shit about the overuse of this because it is a perfect...
Oh yeah, no, like, Hasan, like, hold on, I'll pull it back up. Hasan quite literally and like definitively, hold on, like buzzwordinism, he is the origin, or at least he's my origin. When I think of buzzwordinism, the first thing I think of
What a fucking liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude.
Weasley little fucking liar, dude. Mr. Piker. Like, who the fuck, like, who is he calling these bulls? Oh yeah, he was calling the ICE agents like fucking Gestapos and shit like that. And those were like Nazi officers and shit. Like, bro, this is perfect examples of that. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like, dude, buzzwordism. Hasan Piker. Like, dude, this shit is actually insane. Like,
way to discredit anybody. It's not just fascism and Nazi, it's all these words like, you know, homophobic, transphobic, bigot, racist, like
misogynistic, racist, yeah, all this, literally all the shit to the nines.
it's just so overused and is never applied to the people who the label actually fits, right? And because of that, people are just not taking it seriously anymore. Now this is the only way for liberals to get their party back, keep pushing and doing what's right. Doing what's right is obviously not aligning yourself with fucking Hasan Piker. Here's this man. Get in there and make it about you. Coming from the guy who told people not to vote for Harris, but no, you're undermining my left flank. Like, such a moron, bro. I just don't understand him. Moving on to Hasan coping about the ICE shooter. So quick recap, a guy shot up an ICE facility in Dallas, Texas. He specifically stated he wanted to kill ICE officers and instill terror in them, which is literally terrorism. He also explicitly stated he did not want to kill the illegal immigrants, but ended up killing them anyways because he randomly shot into an unmarked van like a complete idiot. He also put anti-ICE on his bullets, so confirmed, you know, radical lefty lunatic 100%. And Hasan spent the entire last episode denying it, saying that it's impossible to determine his politics. Oh, the median voter is so nuanced or whatever the hell. We debunked all of that. And he continues to cope here.
This is so bad that it made the libs go, I don't really believe this. Like, it even made the libs go, this seems weird, right? And I don't know if it's...
Yo, like, I don't even know what to say in response to, oh, I'm blocking it. Like, you can see, you know what I'm saying, the bullet casings, but what about it is weird, Hasan? Like, you gotta explain, like, at least explain that to me. Like, what part of it is weird to you? Like can because at the very least from then on, like, I could at least formulate some type of opinion on this. Because, like, you're saying it's weird. I'm like, okay, it's the bullet casings of a crime scene, bro. Like, this is what's on the bullet. I don't
Because they're just incompetent. Like, I mean, what is this? Like, what? I don't.
What do you mean? This is the writing that was, of what we're presuming was engraved onto these bullets by the shooter. What? That's what I'm saying. What the fuck? What other way do you interpret this? I don't.
No, it just seems so crazy. It seems like
well, that's because one, yes, it is crazy. This fucking, again, like, literal shooter who was apparently, well, not apparently, was directly trying to take out and kill ICE agents, bruh, inadvertently fucking killed immigrants, bruh, and did some dumbass, crazy, psychopathic shit. So yeah, it is fucking crazy, dog. But what I'm finding even crazier is that you're finding this crazy. This anti-ICE is directly in front of your face, engraved into these bullet casings. Like, are we doing a conspiracy where, like, oh, the police set this shit up and actually wrote this John on? They go, what? Like,
they said ICE is not poggers. That would make more sense, dude, than anti-ICE on the bullet, you know? 819 and 824, he searched apps that track the presence of ICE agents. One of the handwritten notes recovered read, hopefully this will give ICE agents real terror to think. Is there a sniper with AP rounds on that roof? Further accumulated evidence to this point indicated high degree of pre-attack planning. The FBI will provide further updates when able. So yeah, they're trying to tie this to, like, the ICE tracker apps. They're gonna make that illegal too. I think that all leftist organizing is illegal as well. Every neo-lib tweeter below doesn't buy it. Yeah, no, I do like that the liberals, even liberals who normally would be totally reliant on government, like official organs of the government saying anything really, have looked at this and been like, nah, this doesn't make a lot of sense.
I mean, all of these shootings have got to be the most, like, eye-opening thing to any person with a shred of common sense. Like, people see the facts in front of their face right there. It's right.
That's literally exactly what I just, and y'all know me, Brad, no pre-watch, even though no one believes me, but EHDIA plus cinematic universe. Trilly doesn't know this shit at this point. Bruh, like, yo, come on. We know every Hasan clip bar for fucking bar at this point. It's actually insane. But, like, I'm like, bro, what? This shit is directly in front of our literal fucking faces, bro. Like, we're literally going directly into conspiracy territory where it's like, okay, if we're presuming that, okay, it seems weird. It seems weird that the bullet casing says anti-ICE. So, okay, I'm assuming what you mean, it's weird that that either the shooter would write this on there, or that it's weird that, again, it's on the bullet. Because if you're presuming that the shooter wouldn't write this on there or anything like that, then who are you presuming would? Because then it's like, okay, now that's implicating other shit. Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. It's just, yo, the shooter engraved this shit on the bullet casings. Why? Because they went there to directly go and kill ICE agents, bruh. Like, bro, it's there, and it's, oh my fucking god, like, Hasan, why the fuck do you always do this shit with these fucking tragedies, bro? Like, we already seen the fucking terrorist manifesto shit, dog. They were sending your fucking literal chat of G-boys are sending the fucking heart shits while you're reading the terrorist manifesto shit, and then, obviously, bro, he says the dumbass shit, oh, the shooter must have been genuine in his actions, and I'm overall the force for good, and... Like, dude, fuck up with this shit, bro. Like, it is so fucking annoying.
They're ready to grab. They read it out. They read it out. Like, and they still deny it. Still pretend it's a false flag. We saw his comment section full of, oh, it's definitely a false flag or whatever. Basically, they're implying that the FBI is purposely writing on the bullets to brand the shooter with a motive. They're forging the shooter's literal notes as well, which is just fucking unreasonable. It's never gonna happen. Also, according to them, apparently they forged his previously available communist profile picture as well, right? They forged everything, guys. They forged the fact that he went to a ICE facility to shoot the ICE officers. That was forged as well. It was also...
As I'm saying, like, yo, the direct motive is there. Oh my fucking god, bro. Yo. That shit is annoying as fuck.
Set up by Israel, actually. I mean, let's just evaluate what's actually gone down. We had the Charlie Kirk shooter. This guy was branded as a right-wing MAGA Nazi guy.
Funny enough, again, and that's why I brought that shit up in the Daily Slops yesterday, because directly what Hasan is doing with this shooter, like with the Dallas shooter, is exactly what the fuck Destiny was doing with Tyler Robinson. Like, I'm like, dude, holy fuck, bro. Like, that shit is crazy how it's not crazy to me at all. Again, fucking Hasan was a Destiny G-boy back in the day, bro. Like, they're gonna have the same exact tactics. But it's like, it's just baffling when you see it happen in real time. It's like, wow.
Right? But he had Antifa messaging, right? And a trans furry partner or whatever the fuck. It's legitimately like nothing would actually satisfy them. It's like they only see the version of reality that suits.
Yes, because it won't. Like Pegasus. Like, you're correct, brother. Again, like, where is it at? No. Where is it? I think. There we go. Yeah, I was like, yo, I'm like, where's the G-Boy one? Yeah, purity testing. I'm trying to tell you. You will never be pure enough for these motherfuckers. And if you are pure enough, then they gotta be pure. Because if you're more pure than them, then, especially if you're someone online, you know what I'm saying, political discourse, political commentator, like some of these heads, then they're taking the attention away from you. So you gotta be more pure and keep pandering to these radical ass niggas. Being the orbiters. Hasan too, you know, heads like that. Like, yeah, bro, this shit is fucking pathetic. Like,
their narrative, right? So then he basically continues his false flag theory.
I hate to sound like a liberal, but this is a ridiculous thing to do. You can't be running around and being like, this is a bad guy, and I found out exactly what their biases are, and I'll have you know, it might come as a...
Wait. Maybe I'm interpreting this wrong. No. They're gonna say I'm Clem Shipping. Hold on.
But this is a ridiculous thing to do. You can't be running around and being like, this is a bad guy, and...
Please do not tell me he's talking about the fucking shooter, bro. There's no fucking way. Nah. I'm not Clem Shipping.
And I found out exactly what their biases are, and I'll have you know, it might come as a surprise, but the shooter was exactly the opposite of my worldview, and was very clearly acting out in a way that I want to, you know, in all of the groups that I want to silence and suppress. You can't do that. You can't do that, man. You can't do that. I'm not even going to look at the manifesto. I'm just going to come out and be like, that's a right-wing guy. That's a right-wing guy. Bet you he's a Ben Shapiro fan. We got to start, taking care of these Ben Shapiro style.
You directly read the last one's manifesto and said he was genuine in his actions. Would you like to address that? I don't think you would. Let's keep going.
Content creators, like, that would be insane.
Hasan, maybe consider this. Your side is actually fucking crazy. Is that actually in the docket of possible conclusions there? You still
Absolutely.
Call them Gestapo even
It's looking like the main conclusion.
after the actual shooting, basically encouraging even more violence here. And this is the natural result. You get a bunch of mentally ill morons radicalized by idiot political commentators like Hasan Piker here, right? And this is a result, okay? Just more and more violence. And that's why people are asking just some level of moderation for these absolute lunatics who openly call for violence, which is illegal. That is not protected speech. That is illegal, right? You should at least be banned from the platform. But these platforms are hijacked by fucking gooning lords, all right? We can't do anything about it.
Dan Clancy.
Also, I just love how he's like, wow, guys, why are all the radical lunatics on my side? That's awfully convenient, guys. Like, I don't know, man. Take a guess. Take a guess. Then he says one of the...
I don't know, but hey, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. One of these heads' favorite, you know what I'm saying, political commentators, favorite political streamers, man, he says quite the crazy radical shit, man. Quite the fucking extremist shit. It's crazy, man. If these heads would just stop saying that shit, maybe heads would calm down. It's insane.
dumbest things ever. He calls himself a good role model for men. You can't be serious. You just can't be serious.
And they're getting the absolute worst role models. Like, oh my God, there are not many dudes out there who are prominent in media, whether it be independent media, whether it be Twitch, whether it be Kick. Oh my God, don't even get me started on Kick, whether it be TikTok. But I kind of understand that people are just so cooked. I kind of get why it's a powder keg for a lot of young men, because there's just very...
Yeah, straight up, like, I straight up look at the cam and say, yo, if Hasan is a role model of, like, the upstanding man and all that, no disrespect to the Huns, it's always love.
Girly pop.
It's always love to the Huns. I'll straight up call myself a bitch. Because if you are the representation of like a real man or the role model man, nigga, fuck you. Fuck you and fuck that. I'll be the complete opposite of that shit. Just like, yeah, man, it seems that the shooter's politics were completely opposite of mine. Yeah, then I'm gonna be the opposite of you being a role model. I'll be the fucking failure, and I'll embrace being a failure too. Because as long as I'm not you, nigga, I think we're swell. I think we're fucking dandy. Like... Boy, stupid ass.
few alternative good role models. I would consider myself to be a decent role model for young...
Yeah, you already said you were overall force for good. You're the Superman in the commentary community, all that different shit. Yeah, of course you believe this. Nigga, you're a narcissist.
Men, but I'm constantly yelled at and smeared with regular frequency by the worst possible role models. Like, look at all...
Define smeared. Define this shit. Because if someone calls you out for a clip that where you generally said some crazy ass extreme shit, some radical ass shit, bro, some wild shit, I don't think they smearing you, dog. I think they're, again, giving you genuine criticism because the shit you're doing is a bad.
All my enemies, you got the Andrew Tates of the world, you know, the Aiden...
Fuck Andrew Tate. Dude, niggas don't give a fuck about Andrew Tate no more. Nigga fell off, bro. That nigga, yo, as soon as December 31st, 2021 went past and it hit 2022, this nigga became irrelevant that day. I'm dead serious. Like, bro, what the fuck? We don't give a fuck about this nigga. Next.
Of the world. The people that are just like priming an entire generation to be little savages.
Nah, this guy's actual...
If you are, I will tell niggas every time, I done already got them red pill niggas the fuck out of here, bro. I'm happy that shit really fell off, so we just still don't have to cover those niggas, bro. Fresh and fit, them niggas keep embarrassing themselves every fucking day. Anyway, sidebarring that shit, bro, that red pill shit is dead, bro. Like, that shit is gone, bro. Niggas ain't on that type of timing, bro. Like, if you are a nigga, and I was telling those niggas, because it's the funniest shit, any nigga that's a fucking, like, Fresh and Fit or Andrew Tate Glazer, Vision Fisher, if y'all remember that bull, or whatever, Wes Watson Glazer, bro, if you truly are sitting here and your father is in your fucking life, and niggas could keep laughing at me, oh my God, you got the single mother, all that shit, and your father is in your goddamn life, and you are looking up to these fucking morons on the internet, these red pill fucking losers, nigga, you're a dumbass. That's just all it is. Like, nigga, you're a dumbass. Like, bro, go seek the fucking, you know what I'm saying, that attention and shit like that from your own father, bro, from your own sources. Why the fuck are you trying to, oh, what color's your Bugatti? Boy, dumbass, boy, like, yo, Wes Watson, isn't that nigga back in jail? Like, bro, this... It's so fucking stupid. Hasan, nigga, I don't give a fuck about Tate or any of these fucks. I give a fuck about your rhetoric being dog shit. Like, what is this nigga talking about? That shit is crazy.
comedy, bro. He's actually calling himself a good role model for men. Dude, how is this guy real? Now, I don't like those other guys either. They're probably pieces of shit as well.
They are pieces of shit. They directly are pieces of shit. Is that what Hasan wants to hear? Nigga, I will tell you. Guess who's also a piece of shit? You. it's like what the fuck? Like, yo, that shit is so crazy. That's how I know, like, bro, again, Trilly will never be beating the dumbass allegations, but truly, and I mean fucking truly, if the shit that Hasan is saying, if you don't at least, like, being a G-boy, at least be like, yo, what Hasan saying kind of crazy here and there, like, yo, this shit is kind of cap, and you fully believe it, you're either just stupid as fuck or sucking dick, and you're probably just both. Like, it's crazy, bro. That shit is like, yo, it's so baffling. It really is. It truly is.
A good role model is crazy. What values do you actually support? You support terrorism, right? You lie and slander people on the regular. You encourage violence on the regular. You date prawn stars and get...
Nah, let's go back. I guarantee I can name all these shits bar for bar.
But Hasan calling himself a good role model is crazy. What values do you actually support? You support...
What's the name? Obviously, Tim Houthi, KFC in Yemen.
Terrorism, right? You lie and slander people on the regular. You
Red capitalist blood.
encourage violence on the regular. You date prawn
This is the Jason Oween clip where, yeah, he admits that, yeah, he had a porn star girlfriend.
stars and get cucked by
Okay, this one doesn't count because Pegasus said.
other men. You know, but great values right there. Your friends are some of the worst people ever. You got fucking
Now, friends. Orbiters.
and frogging and shit like that. People who say American veterans deserve PTSD and should die or whatever.
Base?
And she fucking doubled and tripled down on it. And then proceeded to say that people took it out of context. Moron. Moving on.
You got Casey Tron on your docket.
Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells.
You got Denims, who's like, kids cannot...
I hate all of these fucks. Oh, damn. I dropped my headphones. That shit pissed me off so much. Tough.
feel trauma or whatever. And then you got yourself, the worst of them all. Holy shit, you got Noah Samson being like, we need to take up arms against the, you know, we have direct access.
Oh, man, I wasn't even thinking about Noah yet, because there's... See, yeah, I swear, like, as the orbiters pop up, bro, more points just pop in my head. Oh my god, he's got the fucking negative talking points.
As to the politicians and the guns and everything. Right, so this...
Oh my god, they're feeding him the Destiny talking points. Boy, get the fuck out of here.
Next part, he says that conservative guys are whiny. And the thing is, he's actually supposed to be talking about red pill men here. And then he uses conservative interchangeably. So he basically thinks that all conservative guys are red pill men. This
Yeah, it's literally just making generalizations, but this is Hasan Piker, like...
guy's such a fucking delusional projector. By the way, this is the guy whose past was entirely these bro tips and how...
Old enough to count, old enough to... I knew I always knew Miley Cyrus was a little... Oh, boy. Yeah.
Sleep with women. Like, he is the guy he's describing.
When the every...
Oh, man, nah, bro, I'm telling you, bro, pros and cons of the slaps. Because I remember when Ethan and the crew, you were watching the one clip of Hasan, bro, from back in the day when he was covering Kim Kardashian. Hasan. It never gets better, does it?
Goddamn conservative turn into a whiny dipshit baby, okay? At least when SJWs are chirping and are behaving in a hysterical manner, it makes sense. They're coming from a place of empathy, right? They're like empathizing too much. They're demonstrating too much empathy for others of marginalized background. It's like conservatives are unbelievable. When they cry, I'm like, dude, you're not only trying to posture as a strong beacon of alpha dog masculinity, and you're whining like a bitch while you're doing this.
You're whining like a bitch.
Of alpha dog masculinity, and you're whining like a bitch while you're...
Yeah, I'm dying, bro. Yo, I can't, bro. That shit got me turning red as fuck. Yeah, that shit is hilarious. And you're whining like a little bitch. Damn. Funny enough, I know a little bitch who's whining. That's crazy. That's crazy. I guess we're one and the same, Hasan.
doing this. God damn, dude. There is nothing more repulsive to me than a whiny bigot, okay?
It's like, I teeter every day with Hasan, bro. Like, actually, I really don't. But like, sometimes bro, like, you need to get banned, bro. Real shit. Like, you done broke TOS too many fucking times. Like, you need to get banned. But you can't go away, bro, because at the end of the day, I already know on the daily slops, nigga, I'ma laugh my ass off. I'ma laugh my fucking ass off. That shit, bro. That nigga said. The thing I hate most is whiny bigots. God damn it, Hasan. Yo, listen, self-hatred isn't a good thing, dude. You gotta show yourself self-love.
If you're gonna be a bigot, at least stand on it, all right? Don't just come in here and be like, well, it's time for some cancel culture. So much for the tolerant left. Why are you generalizing?
Says one of the biggest cry bullies on the internet. Like, yo, come on.
Conservative men. Oh, why are you calling out my bigotry? Don't you know it's a part of my standpoint theory? I'm doing a bodies in spaces as a bigot. It's so funny because like the same dudes will literally on the one hand whine endlessly. We saw this in the aftermath of the Charlie Kirk stuff. Like so many prominent neo-Nazi accounts on Twitter who've spent every waking moment being like, we have to kill every trans person, time to dunk on a trans person. And then they have the audacity to turn around and be like, oh
yeah, those niggas are weird. Like, are we not like,
oh my God, the left is so violent. The left is so violent. Please, mods, please, Donald Trump, save me. Donald Trump, please save me. Your people do the same. Shut the fuck up. Shut your bitch ass up right now.
By the way, just a reminder, he's calling other...
these niggas, bruh, oh my God. I'm telling you, Destiny and Hasan, these niggas are literal one guy magnets. That shit is hilarious as fuck.
Save me. Your people do the same. Shut the fuck up. Shut your bitch ass
He
up.
said, shut the
right
fuck
now.
up.
By the way, just a reminder, he's calling... other people whiny in this way. This guy, what the fuck are you doing
where Hasan Piker is calling other niggas bigots.
Here, you're having a meltdown over a chatter. Buddy, get a grip. I mean, Hasan calling...
Again, where he literally got fucking one guy right after. Yo, I'm telling you, bro.
Anybody whiny is just
That
hilarious.
shit
This guy's
is so cinema, bro.
like, if you tune into his stream on a random occasion, there's like a 90% chance he'll be whining about someone or something. You know what?
Oh yeah, cause that's what I'm saying, bro. The one guys, bro, be stun locking the fuck out of Hasan, bro. The one guy stun locked the shit out of him, bro. As soon as some nigga in the chat say some shit, bro, cause you know he always called that back at it. Yeah, bro, this shit is so good.
I'm making that into a soundbite. That's him. That's him crying all the time. Also, for the love of God, how did he bring up trans people again? How did he do this? This was a random conversation. Inserted Israel. Inserted
I'm about to
trans
say we're insert Palestine. Insert like, bro.
people. Inserted some data. Like, buddy, how can you not have a regular conversation without bringing up some random shit, bro? Like, when you order at fucking Starbucks, do you go one trans? So, like, what the hell are you doing, buddy? Anyways, the meltdown continues.
I just don't get it. I'm a very stubborn person. Maybe that's why I have a lot of pride. Maybe that's the reason. But I will never understand how people be like, a lot of people yelled at me, so I changed my entire worldview. It's like, okay, well, you're spineless then. You are just demonstrating your lack of spine. You.
I just want to ask you if you've always been shitting your pants.
No.
Because since I've known you, you've always had, like, IBS. You've always been shitting yourself.
Yeah, well.
Yo, Hasan, this is fucked up, nigga. You did this shit when he was right next to you in a cuck chair, and you gonna do it again now? This shit is crazy, dog. You just calling that nigga soy dubs out bar for bar, huh? That's tough.
We're just constantly trying to find victimhood, and it's so crazy.
Oh my fucking God. And he's so fucking stupid. He doesn't even realize how bad he's boxing out soy dubs for this.
Crazy because in the endless the endless sequence of events, the endless conquest to find a permanent victimhood status, you also simultaneously try to present yourself as strong. It doesn't.
Do you know someone who claims to be stoic? Because I think that I do. I very much think that I do. Is he actually? He's not. He makes videos titled iDubbbz Complains. Hasan, you're fucking up iDubbbz PR that was already in hell. Dude, come on, man. Like, yo.
Doesn't make any sense. People call me a misogynist all the time. People call me racist all the time. People call me a Nazi. That doesn't change my worldview. I don't go, oh my God, I'm right wing now. What's wrong with you? Have some goddamn conviction.
Wait, Hasan actually thinks that changing your worldview after getting new information is actually spineless. No, Hasan, that's called broadening your perspective, something that would be absolutely incompatible for you, absolutely incomprehensible for you, actually, because you could not understand that. You would be like, what the fuck? This person's grifting, obviously. But no, people actually have open
Simultaneously, why he himself is grifting.
minds and are open to changing their opinions when they're presented with the facts, unlike you, who reads the facts in front of your face and goes, well, false flag. Well, the FBI planted that totally. Like, dude, delusional. Actually delusional. By the way, he said conviction. He said have some conviction. Play the clip. Play the Gaza clip.
Dude, I might actually take Marsh with me to Gaza.
Gaza?
Yeah.
Is it dangerous?
Yes. I unfortunately most likely will not be able to go.
Is it dangerous?
Yes. The people that I did talk to said that they could not give me security assurances.
Is it dangerous?
Yes. Have some conviction.
Classic. That's a classic. We got an entire folder of these fellas. Mr. Conviction.
I'm telling you, what makes it even worse. You know who did go over and do journalism over in Gaza? Sex Pestiny, by Hasan's words. And Lonerbox. But definitely not Hasan.
Right here. Wah! It's dangerous. Wah! Moving on to the ultimate gooning lord, Twitch CEO Dan Clancy. Basically, streamers Valky, Ray, and QT were saying that they're afraid to go to TwitchCon. This is after the Charlie Kirk shooting and the crazy political climate. Dan Clancy responds to streamer safety concerns regarding TwitchCon, says the platform is a zero-tolerance policy. Twitch responds to TwitchCon safety concerns as Valkyrie and QT Cinderella drop out. I'm kind of afraid to go to TwitchCon, Ray admitted. I've been so anxious and scared and sad this whole past week with everything that's been going on. With all due respect, I don't think you should go to, TwitchCon or whatever, but why would random streamers be scared about this? Unless you have some association with Hasan. QT, I can understand. You have a podcast with them. Okay, that makes sense. Ray, I don't know. There's some random rumors going around that they're like in a relationship. If that's the case,
I'm like, yep.
yes, you should probably be scared, yes. We're in a bit of a conundrum. QT agreed. We're supposed to do Whine About It live and TwitchCon. Love TwitchCon for supporting our show. I've given them a soft, hey, we're in a bit of a panic mode right now. So Dan responds.
There's one question that has been coming up on social media, just in terms of safety and security at TwitchCon and like.
Nah, yo, fuck TwitchCon. Why is Hasan the golden boy? Why is the TOS not enforced on that nigga? TwitchCon could go suck cock for all I fucking care. Like, are you niggas, better yet, are you ever going to actually enforce the TOS? Those questions. Answer them. Answer those. Don't give a fuck about TwitchCon.
Of recent events. So I want to be very clear. We take security at our events like TwitchCon extremely seriously. Every year we build on successful approach.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all should really tighten up and secure on your fucking TOS. That would be excellent.
TwitchCon safety and security, particularly as we become aware of new or emerging security or safety challenges. So we have teams focused on this year round.
Do you have a team that is going to replace the current band moderation team? Because those motherfuckers need to be fired. Do you have that?
Including keeping creators and community members safe on Twitch or at TwitchCon. We have rules and standards regarding TwitchCon attendees that therefore follow. And we limit, for example, if people who've been indefinitely suspended, off-service violations, they're not able to attend. We also look for things that need to protect our streamers and any other issues.
Yeah, I'm not believing this absolute fucking dinosaur. The only thing you keep safe is your Hasan gooning wreck. We all
approve.
know it. You got it locked behind 18 layers of security. All right, maximum security, safe right there. Honestly, my advice, do not go to TwitchCon, whether you're a creator, streamer, viewer. They do not deserve your support at all. Horrible platform. Do not know how to enforce your TOS. Also, you're probably not safe. You can't trust this guy. This guy's fucking.
I mean, I wasn't going regardless. Trilly, go outside, leave the basement. Hilarious.
Security, to be honest. Also, if there's anywhere Hasan is going, I would not go there. Okay, that place is not safe.
Yeah, no, that's an absolutely. I'm gonna give it a buck.
Responded last year, NMP Lol and Wake were SA'd by a streamer, and Twitch didn't press charges or pursue any form of legal action against him. Here's a video of the incident.
Oh, Pissy Boy. I haven't seen him in a while. Yeah, this is DBR666.
If I was a woman,
he's a kick stream. He's a nuisance IRL kick streamer.
I would never.
Or he was. I'm pretty sure he quit.
TwitchCon. And yeah, it's some creepy ass shit. I don't want to show it, but you can check it out if you want to. Tacto responds, I think I'll pass on going to HouthieCon. Now click this video to have an awesome day ahead. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.
Bye. You already know, baby. Shout out to one of my glorious Lob Kings, Pegasus. You already know. That was Ethan just fucking destroyed Hasan and his orbiters. Of course, if you guys would like to watch the OG video by said name Pegasus, down in the description, first link, and sure to love. You already know, baby. Final opinions and conjecture for Hasan. The lawsuits. The Denham's case you're trying to fucking malicious copyright infringement lawsuits.
Fuck it, I'm saying it.
Fuck it, I'll have to say it, Hasan. They're not frivolous. They're not frivolous. They are definitely, no, at least on Ethan's part, there's definitely merit behind it. And a lot of it, too. And not much at all behind Denham's Casey Tron and Frogan. So, yeah, there's that. As far as him, again, just malding in general about everything. I ain't gonna lie, skim through. What was that? What was that one part? Like, hold on. I'm about to say, like, especially with the, yeah, like, especially with the part with the publications, bro. Like, why do these heads do this shit to push narratives to get the, you know, they have to get the political brownie points, bro. It's just, bro. Why can't heads just, again, just condemn violence, especially, again, like political violence just as a whole? Because, yeah, within politics, politics is based on diplomacy and democracy. So, yeah, when you're upping the Mousecatool or some shit, especially upping it on people that have not done anything to you, especially in harmful Jones, yeah, you just don't. You don't do that shit. That's it. Like, yeah, you don't do that shit. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like, yeah, dumb shit. But other than that, you already know. Of course, Hasan will keep coping, molding, and seething forever, and we probably will be seeing that keep going on because in the EHDIA Plus cinematic universe, it just never stops, baby. Other than that, though, again, shout out to the love of Pegasus, and I'm finna get y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.